Hello, hello. All right, Virgos, let's go ahead and dig in, Virgos. I almost never do Virgo read live, and I thought let's do one tonight. Oh my. So we're digging in, Virgos. We're going for the thing that is maybe a little bit hidden under the surface. We have a Seven of Wands, and we have a Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so either Virgo does not know how someone truly feels, or it's the reverse scenario. Um, we see this happy little face, the stick man drawn on this wallpaper, but inside what we have is a feminine in a fetal position. I feel like somebody has misjudged this Virgo like crazy. They have not seen who the true Virgo was. Now, this could, in all fairness, this could be because, Seven of Wands is blockage, it's obstacle. Maybe this Virgo has been very good at putting on a happy face and hiding how they feel inside. But this energy of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the Page of Swords, this should be a card of like collecting information. But you notice how we've got like house of cards behind them. Maybe somebody plays poker, or maybe they use cards. I don't know. But they do not see. Someone does not understand what a character is actually going through. They have no capacity to comprehend it. That maybe they just haven't paid any attention, or maybe it's hidden too well. Let me just see. How is it that someone cannot see the emotions or the feelings that someone is going through? Queen of Cups in the reverse. High Priestess upright. This could be somebody who's so much in their own karmic energy. They are getting it all wrong. They do sense things, but they don't sense anything other than, like, okay, let's put it this way. If someone is kind of quiet or aloof, this person in a karmic energy goes, oh, it's all about me, so I only see it through my lens. And you know what? They think they're too good for me. They think they don't want to talk to me. Screw them. No, they're picking up on a silence and an aloofness, but what they don't understand is that this person could be in tremendous hurt and pain. They don't get it. They don't understand. They're not actually able to tap in because they're too toxic. Okay, so tell me about that Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who is misjudging another person. We've got an Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, so they're all kinds of bent out of shape because, bear in mind, I don't read for genders, right? So we have somebody that's, let me reframe it here and say the Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody who emotionally, they simply are in a place of want. I want you to tell me that I'm important. I want you to make me feel good. Doesn't matter if it's a masculine or feminine, but in the feminine energy, the energy of the moon, this person is hungry and they want to hold on to stuff and pull more stuff toward them that they desire, which is, I want you to emotionally satisfy and fulfill me. I don't have capacity to think about how your emotions are or what your needs are. So that's the way I would describe this. When we go a little deeper, it says, well, they want to come back, but they don't think they can. They want to come back, but they don't know how to get to the Virgo, or they're taking zero action. Maybe they're expecting Virgo to come out and pick them up and carry them back into Virgo's world. We have Six of Cups. We have Two of Wands. We have Knight of Swords. This feels like I want it and I want it now. How come you're not doing what I want you to? You're supposed to come get me. I'm not supposed to have to move towards you. You're supposed to tell me you want me back. And then I get to decide whether or not I want you. I have to be the one who gets to pick. And when is that going to happen? I feel like this person is like standing there tapping their foot. They have zero capacity of what is going on in Virgo's life. So let's take a look at Virgo in this. Now, sure, this could be the reverse, right? This could be a Virgo who is, in that kind of karmic demanding, I want to be satisfied energy. Of course, either Either way, I don't, that's just not the way I read it in the beginning. So I'm going to stick with my initial storyline on this. So Virgo's life right now is actually very busy, most likely. We got the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of energy around them. That Eight of Wands is coming up in the middle of like a big, huge, stormy sky. So I'm willing to bet anyway that Virgo's life, they could be having to talk and deal with tons of conflict, and they're having to handle like blow after blow, and it could require them to problem solve and communicate and cooperate and collaborate and just all these things and take action and figure out what to do next. If you're in the middle of any kind of storm situation, you do kind of have to think fast. There's a lot coming at you, right? The wind is fast, stuff is getting thrown around in the air. There's a lot going on in this Virgo's life. We have a Three of Pentacles. We have a High Priestess in the reverse. What's interesting is that somewhere in their subconscious, this Virgo knows that probably that even this person in that karmic energy is wanting them to provide a kind of stability in their life, wanting to cooperate with them. The Virgo, it's not hidden from them. But Virgo also probably knows the energy of this person as they're busily trying to handle a bunch of stuff. I mean, Virgo could be in close communication with this person, and this person is giving off all the vibes of come here and make me happy. And the Virgo's like, I can feel what you want. I can hear your voice in my head demanding stuff, but I am in the middle of handling a ton of other crap until I get stuff balanced out. I'm sorry, but I've got other things I got to attend to. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles for the Virgo. This looks like they're working hard. We've got a Four of Cups. We got the Lovers. Hold on. If Virgo is over here, there's a bunch of either energetic hits that the Virgo is coping with right now. Let's say, for example, that this High Priestess in the reverse represents a Virgo who's like an empath times 10,000. So they get all these energetic bombardments. It's like, oh my God, oh no, I can feel that, and oh God, I can sense that person, and any day now I'm going to hear from that other one. I just know it. I feel it. I can taste it, and it's like they're kind of bombarded. There could be basically three individuals that the Virgo is energetically associated with, or is thinking about holding those people in their mind because of their different interactions. And the different interactions are, at least one of them has to do with a lover. There is some kind of a lover, possibly a Gemini, out there who thinks of Virgo, someone who has a lot of regrets. Virgo could be picking up on their regrets. Virgo could be picking up on something even like once upon a time they were mine, but maybe they regret that they picked somebody instead of me. They're wishing that they could have a do-over with me. So I'm getting bombarded with old memories of when I first fell for them and they fell for me. But it's their regret that Virgo's picking up on. It's not Virgo's own. But still, it's going to impact them, right? They're going to be awash with someone else's regret, someone else's, not someone else's memories per se, because Virgo would have been the other half of this connection. But if they're feeling that, they're being bombarded with this energy of like, God, I miss that ex. I can feel they are missing me. I can feel a regret. I don't know if they chose somebody else. Let me quickly look at that. This is going to be a tough one because there's so much going on in this Virgo energy. The Virgo's bombarded with that Eight of Wands, so it's probably going to be a little messy here. I said, I don't know if they had somebody else. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel like it's a lover who has a ton of regret over the Virgo. And maybe it's because now is the right time to, like, it's almost like they're saying, if only I could have met Virgo now instead of back when I was dealing with something super toxic, and it took me a long time to sort it out. And now I have, maybe I've grown a lot, but I still feel like I lost the prize, which was my Virgo. It's definitely the sense of regret that Virgo is managing, that's coming at them in waves from someone else who has regret a lover that has a regret over Virgo. So Virgo's getting that energetic hit. Then Virgo's also getting the energetic hit of whomever this very kind of selfish karmic energy. This could be family member, this could be colleague, this could be um, friend, like a really needy friend. This is somebody, though, who demands, they demand that Virgo should give to them, that Virgo should invite them back into their life. This is somebody pissy. And Virgo's feeling the energetic bombardment of that also. It's like, I know you're mad at me because you want to be around me, but you can't. Same energy. Virgo knows that a lover is feeling this huge regret and remorse because they want to be with Virgo, but they can't be because of what already went down. So it's like Virgo's getting dumped on with other people's upset that they can't be with Virgo, but it's Virgo still kind of taking the hit. Let's help this Virgo out. Universe, what's the advice to a Virgo who's getting bombarded with other people's regrets here? 6 of Sacred Circles in the reverse, which is the 6 of Pentacles. So, all right, I'm going to say something super rude. Surprise, surprise. Sassy Kate rides in on her hog. Look, this card came out in the reverse, so it's not me being rude. It is just going to sound blunt. Even if any of these people said, I really want to share energy with Virgo, even if this card had been upright, which it wasn't, there's only one set of footprints in the snow. What they really want, if they were honest, both of these different parties that we've seen, what they really want is to be able to have Virgo come back to them, which is not fair and balanced. After kind of doing something that left Virgo in some kind of a frozen tundra, they really want Virgo to trek across the Antarctica and get to them. And the universe says, screw that. Where is the equal give and take? So Virgo can pick up on their energy. What is Virgo gaining out of picking up on other people's longing? Is it Virgo's job to go fix their longing and be the pour themselves like a beverage into these people's cup who want everything to come easy to them, who will not learn the lessons that if you want the prize, you better work hard for it? Or if you want to be with a Virgo, you better treat them nice. You better bring something to the table. The universe pretty bluntly is saying, what is Virgo benefiting by letting themselves feel the other people's longing and desires that Virgo is supposed to come and feed me and give me what I want? And I have so many regrets because I really want the Virgo. Virgo kind of has to refuse. They have to refuse to give to people that only want to be given to and never want to give in return. Because if any of these characters wanted to get back into Virgo's life, they could be bringing in the presents. They could be riding forward on the chariot. They could be calling up and apologizing. They could be putting in effort to make sure that they are showing Virgo, I care about you. I want to be around you. That's not what's on either of their mind. They both just want the Virgo in their life. They want something from the Virgo. They want to be validated. And the universe is like, Virgo is the only person who can probably pause and ask themselves, why am I allowing myself to either Virgo might not be able to stop picking up on their energy, but does Virgo have to do anything about it? Do they have to react? Do they have to give their energy back? This says hell to the no. And the only person who can stop themselves from giving is the Virgo themselves. Okay. We got a 4 of Cups in the reverse. We got the 8 of Wands sideways. So, and I know this is going to sound rude too, but if Virgo is feeling that other person's regret, that lover who misses Virgo, shrugging and saying, not my regret. If you regret what you did, not my job to fix it for you. Not my job to try to energetically open a doorway for you to come back in either. We see the birds flying. If they want to put in a ton of effort and come toward the Virgo, it will be up to them. How they handle their regrets will be up to them. It's, you know what it really boils down to? Energetically, this Virgo kind of has to flip the energy and push it right back out to them and say, this upset belongs to you. Your desire for me, you have to earn me. You don't just get me. Your sorrow over something. You don't need to. I'm so boohoo. I miss my Virgo. And now Virgo should come toward them. No. Virgo has to send it right back. I don't have to give to you. You should try giving to me though and see if that gets you somewhere. I gotta say, this is kind of like it's time to go into um, a little bit sassy energy here. Um, we got the Queen of Pentacles upright, and we got the Five of Wands sideways. Virgo's going to struggle with this in their head. They don't want to have to roll this way. But this is queen up. Masculine or feminine doesn't matter. This Virgo needs to queen up. That means say, yeah, that's great that people know my value, that they want some of this good. Now, come toward me right. Make me want to give it to you. Show me that you got something that I would want to exchange my energy with you for. That's great. It's to my credit that they like something about me. That's really sweet. But that's, when do you get to walk into a supermarket and say, I'm going to have this and this and this, and then you just walk back out with those items under your arms? Oh, no, you do not. They will call the police on you. We know we go in and we better be able to pay for it. And then we can walk out of the store with those items. Why would Virgo be any different? Why should somebody be able to come in, get what they want from Virgo and not expect to have to, have some exchange of currency? So I think it's time for Virgo to queen up. Yeah, that's great. Everybody wants me. Everybody's sad without me. They're not gloating over it. In fact, it still makes them uber uncomfortable, I would say. But for this storyline, if they can see themselves as valuable, and that's why people are pining over them, instead of feeling like, oh God, this is draining me, their energy, their want for me is distressing me or even frustrating me, because I'm like, when are they just going to fix it? It's more like, look, I don't care if you fix it or not. You have to come in with a currency exchange, though. We would never work for a company and think customers can come in, take what they want and leave, right? None of us would operate that way. So why would we do it in matters of the heart or emotion? And I think even though this is all logic, but the Virgo is still employing that tactic is a little bit unfamiliar territory for them in this story from what I can see. It's kind of cute. What will happen if Virgo stands in that kind of energy, that kind of power? We've got the Judgment, kind of downhill, but a little bit sideways. We got the Nine of Wands. I don't know if that lover that misses Virgo so much is going to have what it takes to come back toward Virgo. At least not right now. Let's put it this way. Neither of them is going to be coming toward Virgo right now. One person's closer to it than the other, for sure. And the question mark of whether or not they will kind of straighten themselves out and then come toward Virgo with a genuine offer instead of just, bumming around wishing Virgo would come fix it for them. The potential is there in both of these, because Nine of Wands is wounded warrior card. They got to heal and then stand on their own 2 feet and then go after what they want. Judgment card says this isn't necessarily over. It was leaning a little bit more toward it being like no takesy backsies, but not 100%. Nothing is written in stone. Behavior can change, growth can happen, but for right now it's kind of maybe for the first time in Virgo's life, they need to just go after what they want. They got to put their own desires first about what they're passionate about. You notice it's Year of the Dragon. We got a big old fire dragon on here. Granted, it's actually Year of the Wood Dragon, but this is a fire dragon. It's a good time for Virgo to start tending to the things that they need to in their own life, the things that they want to in their own life. Their creative energies is a great time if they've got a career path or a hobby or something that they really want to focus on. It's like maybe to stop feeling other people's energy bombard them. Maybe if they focus their passion into something they enjoy, that might help our Virgo. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Well, all storylines are just fictional. So I'm sorry, I'm just responding to some comments here. All storylines are fictional, but also all storylines can be flipped the opposite direction, which I believe I already stated. So when you listen to fictional entertainment, awesome, weigh in, have your ideas and opinions, but just be mindful that it's just like if we watched a movie or read a book, right? It's and each audience member of anything will take stuff and interpret it differently. But that's why I always encourage my audience, like, make sure you don't try applying it to your life situation and think I'm talking about you, because I'm not a psychic. I wish I had that gift. I do not. I am very much a fictional storyteller. But within fiction, sometimes we can pull one little cool thought and it's fun and it's entertaining. And above all, it's freaking free. So it should always be fun. But if there's something that is entertaining about it, awesome. If there's something that is pissing you off, again, step back and think about it in the context of, okay, but wait a second, this isn't real life. I'm not telling you how it is or how it needs to go. It's more like in different situations we can see different characters play stuff out, and then we can imagine, like, how would I do it different given the situation? If I were this character, what would I have done? If I were that character, what would I have done? If I were that character, what would I have done? That's the best way to listen to my art, because it gives you a vast array of different ideas, and then it's easier to like consider stuff from different perspectives instead of like, well, that person's a villain. I don't know. I try to put myself in the different characters' roles as much as I can, which is why it's fun. I love storytelling because it gives me new ways to look at the world or look at a situation. I'm not saying I agree with it. Lots of times I don't agree with my stories, but it's really fun. So anyway, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You guys are always a great time, and I appreciate all the beautiful comments and all of the intellect and all the awesome things that you guys come up with, because lots of times I'll read comments and I'm like, oh my God, that was so brilliant. Like, I didn't see it that way. It's hard when I only got one shot to tell a story, because sometimes I'll think about one later on. I'll be like, oh, I wish I'd pulled some cards for that other idea. I should have asked that question. So I get very invested in my fictional stories. You guys, thanks for hanging out. Bye, everybody.